Namaste friends, and I hope you're doing well. We're continuing the conjunction series. Let's talk about the Sun and Ketu in the second house. I don't want to dwell much into the essence of it, or the core principles of the grahas and houses, but just a summary. The Sun illuminates, right? It illuminates your potency, the power that you bring to this world. The power of Ketu, or the features of Ketu, is to understand the particular attribute that wherever it's residing, whichever house is residing, it will try to grasp that information and then keep it to itself and ponder over it. Because these things, for example, if it's right, in this case is the second house, right? So all the attributes of second house, it will ponder over it. It would not put it to action. It would not bring forth, or would not take opportunity of the shine that the sun is providing. Okay, but in this case, depending on many things, of course, it's a dynamic piece when it comes to assessing something, predicting something. It is so complex. Okay, so one cannot simply put a label or understanding or a concept. We can just get very good perceptions based on experiences. From there we can hopefully go into precise prediction. Okay, so anyway, the Sun and Ketu in the second house. The second house is called the Dhanabhava. Dhana means wealth. Doesn't only mean money, but values that you bring, values that you collect from the first house and you project it in your life. So things that you gain in life, like one of the thing about wealth, as you know, wealth is in a collective abundance of likings. Okay, in this case, like the family is a wealth, which is why even the second house is called the Kudumba Sthana. Kudumba means family, and then money, savings, and all that is seen in the second house. The second house also shows your close friends, because they are also personal wealth for you, right? They are value, they are an asset for you. Okay. Some of the things that you collect in this life, okay, your personal hobbies, your feelings of things that you use your senses from whatever energy that you have got, the potent energy that you have received from the first house. When you use it through your senses, is basically the second house, and you use it for materialistic gain, which is why the second house is the house of Artha. Artha means again wealth, right? So some examples: the Sun and Ketu in the second house gives a person an immense understanding about the worldly affairs. Okay, he or she will know so many things about the world. A lot of good wisdom is seen here. However, Ketu doesn't reveal it. Okay, they keep to themselves. So like that, in a family environment, they have so much of love, they have so much of connection to the family, but they do not reveal it. They just keep it to themselves. But these are the person who you can actually trust. If you have this, I can bet you. I can bet that you are a very trustworthy person. And these kind of characters are very hard to come by nowadays, especially. So the Sun and Ketu, the second house, gives a very strong. It bestows the person a very strong understanding on what family is all about. Okay, what they are capable of giving you. That wealth, that power that the family is giving back to you. How much is valuable to you. But then that learnings that they do, right, about the family, it doesn't actually put forward. They do not show it. All right, so they may be seen as a person who's a recluse in the family, a person who doesn't take care or responsible towards the family. But in this case, when the Sun is in conjunction, it gives certain feelings, certain indirect connection with the family, which means they will tend to contribute at the right time, at the right moment. Okay. But if you don't have the Sun, then they're totally out of the family. They are not. It's not to say they're not concerned. They just don't get how the family is going. Everything the family seems to contradict with them. The same thing goes to the friends also. They have very less friends, but whomever they go, they feel that they need to keep a distance. Okay, that amount of trust would not be there towards their friends. Um, and the other thing, sir, that I can see is this they have this what do you call it as what's the word here? The resentment, right? Okay, they say that everything else is happening in this world except for me. Nothing seems to work for me, right? That strong sense of resentment is within them, okay, and that makes them isolated, okay, but very with good sound of this material world, good understanding of the material world, but they are still will be seen as a person who's not too much successful. The success is far reach to this person. Someone who looks at this person who has Sun and Ketu second house, they will see this guy is a loser. This guy, he doesn't have a family, or he has a family, he doesn't know how to take care of them. He doesn't get into a good, decent job. He just do ad hoc jobs here and there just to feed his own tummy. This guy is irresponsible. It doesn't. There's no reason for this guy to mingling around with us, to be around the community. Okay, so we should keep a distance with this person. That sort of thought will be coming, and that's the opposite thought that the person who has it, Sun and Rahu or Sun and Ketu, it'll be like, yes, people just don't like me. I don't know why. Everything happens to everybody except for me. Nothing seems to happen for me. So that sort of exasperation, frustration, it can lead into many emotional things like depression and stuff like that. Especially when it comes to the family bond, when it comes to personal values, okay, which includes money, family, belongings, the things that you have, and so on. Okay, so that's just about a little bit. But before I stop, I also wanted to share something, because the second house rules the places that you find value, like your house, the cubicle in your office, maybe your local community, society that you always go, maybe your chess club or something like that, or these places that you go frequently, where you're comfortable with. These are the places where you tend to lose out more. Okay, the more you are here, the more you will lose out. People in these places will look at you that you are something of a person who needs to come up in life, just a mediocre person, right? That's something that I've been seeing over the years as well. So Sun and Ketu, now if Sun is badly positioned, it makes it even worse. If the Sun is overly strong, it also creates even bad ramifications, because that creates false pride. And you can imagine, if a person has false pride together with these feelings of resentment within the growth of their personal identity, that's going to make things even worse. But if Sun is in a quite a distance and it's showering its graces very well, then these people will start to grow exponentially successful after 38. After 38 years of old, they will start to use the immense knowledge that they had accumulated over the years by not using it, and by having all that, it's like the floodgates are open. All their knowledge will start to pour out, and these are the people whom we call as overnight millionaires, right? All of a sudden they'll have immense amount of money because of this. Okay, I can go on and on, but I'm just going to stop here. So until the next time, if you're new to my channel, do subscribe. There's more videos to come. I'm going to concentrate for the next few months only on conjunctions. I know it's huge, but just ad hoc I'll be adding things if I've got some questions from my subscribers. But then generally I'll be doing or focusing in conjunctions. So thanks friends, and thanks for supporting my channel. Thank you very much. And until the next time, Namaste.